This ain't a crappie. Yeah, it is. Oh my gosh. Guys. He took off, took drag, and took off running. Oh, I thought, ain't no way this is a crappie. It had to be a bass. Look how big that crappie is. Bam. Buddy, you're the one I've been looking for all my life here, buddy. Bam. Look at that pig. All right, guys, I'm gonna weigh him and take a picture of him. All right, guys, he's 2-1. 2-1. I thought he would be more than that. He looked bigger than that 2-2 I caught, doesn't he? Throw him back. What a nice one. Bam. And my drag might be a little light too. You know, I know somebody's gonna say, Dennis, you got new reels. I did. I told you I was gonna order 2 new reels. These are Daiwa Wriggles. I was gonna order Shimano Sierras. That's what I like. I've used for years. And I've got, oh gosh, I've got one on here, and I've got like 2 that I use for bass fishing on bass fishing rods that haven't been used for a long time. I haven't done any bass fishing for probably 1.5 years now, but I like to bass fish in the spring when it gets good. Yeah, I like that one swallow and just throw around and catch some. But these, when I went on to a couple different places, and these came from Tackle Warehouse, they didn't have, everybody was sold out of the Sierras. And the Sierras have jumped. I was buying them, they was like $80. I think they was like 108 now, something like that, I think. Or they was up around $100. They had these on sale for $60 a piece, I think it were. I don't know, it was $100 and some for 2 of them. $110 or $15. But anyway, first time I ever used Daiwa reels I know of. But I've heard a lot about them. I've heard a lot of people say they like them. So I tried them, and hey, they seem to be smooth. They don't hold much line. I can see the black on the spool, and it's full. But it's 4-pound test, and this reel was made for 2 and 4 and 6 pound tests. It's a size 1000, so it's perfect for what I'm doing. It's cast good, seems to reel good, seems to be smooth. That's the main thing, right? That's what I was after. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's another nice one, guys. Bam. The hell of trolling motor. He's either nice or he's mean. That's nice. Bam. Gotta love this time of year. Almost didn't come out today because it's windy. I said, no, I know a place I can hide. I'm going. Today and tomorrow, I'm planning on fishing. Bam, that's a nice one too, guys. He ain't gonna make no 2 pounds though. Let's weigh him. Same bait. All right, guys. I didn't figure he was as big. But I mean, that's still a nice fish. He's a 14-inch, 14 and a half, maybe bigger. He weighs 1.5 pounds. So he looked bigger than me. I figured he's gonna be 1 pound and 14, 1.75 pounds. I didn't think he was 2, but I thought he would be a little bit more than what he was. It'll fool you sometimes, guys, is how much eggs they're carrying, how thick they are. That was a big body fish, but all that makes a difference, just like us humans, right? Some of us are small feature, and we don't weigh much, and some of us eat more Debbie cakes and we weigh more. Bam. Feels like a good one here too. I'm seeing a lot of decent sized marks. You know, I've heard me say that before, but I'm learning a little bit more about the size of the marks. But I'm seeing more today than I've ever seen. I think it's because the water finally warmed up. You know, the water finally got up to 49, as I said. And I think some of these bigger fish, I don't know where they were at. Maybe they were still in the channel further, or pulling up here. And I'm shallow. You can see I'm still running pretty shallow here. I'm in 13 feet. All right. Bam. He double hooked. Went through and come back. All right. He's not going to be he's a nice one though. He's probably 13 and a half, pushing 14, I would guess. It's a nice fish. All right. Bam. All right. Still throwing the same color there. Blue mist with the chartreuse tail. And that's what blue mist is in the LC shad. I'm just trying it in this fathead minnow. It's just another option. Like I say, I wish they had a tail mold for it. It would be better. If you'd asked me a couple weeks ago, Dennis, you gonna put tail colors on these fatheads? I'd have said no, real fast. Look, I even done a couple on the sub to see how it goes. It's easier on the sub than it is the fathead. because it's got that wide tail. But I thought, no, let's try it. Like I said, I do it on the Willowtails. It's a lot of work, and I sell a bunch of them on the Willowtails with the chartreuse tails. I know a lot of y'all guys have never even tried them, but I've been throwing some in y'all order. I've been throwing some freebies in there for you to try. The Willowtail's a good bait. Bam. I'm gonna come on back here where the net is. I'm just taking confidence he's that big. Yeah, he's taking drag. You got 4-pound test, you don't lock your drag down. But you can cast further, guys. I'm casting to these fish. And this is the fun part right here, isn't it? Reeling them in's the fun part. Yeah, it's a decent one. I figured you took drag, you had to be pretty decent. Now I've got one of these on another rod right here. On that Shimano, that's that Shimano Sierra. I've got a blue mist on it without a chartreuse tail. And I threw it a couple licks, and I didn't catch any of them, but they would follow it. So I was just thinking, you could dye the tail, and I thought I had some with me. Some chartreuse dye. There you go. He messed my bait up some, didn't he? That's a nice fish too, guys. Bam, that fish is 14. Wow, I'm having a slab fest today. Thank you, Jesus. Good gosh. What can you say? Thank you, Jesus. That's all I can say. I'll tell you what, I've caught more nicer fish today than I have for a long time. Y'all notice I catch a lot of 6, 10 inches, don't I? Today I don't think I've caught one. I'm laughing at myself, guys. I don't think I've caught one under 10 today. I know I haven't. Wow. All right, bam. I caught some, I might caught some that was only 10 or 11 in another video. I'm on a second video this evening. I said this evening, yeah, it's 2:30. I left my house, guys, about 12:30. I had to run up to the mail, and who won last night still hadn't contacted me, but I had to run to the mail anyway. So I done that, and I thought, well, while I'm up here, we have a Pizza Hut. It's got a Quizmos and a Pizza Hut in the Shell gas station. So I went and got me one of those little pizzas to go. Yeah, you can get one of the little, we call them pan pizzas. They have them already fixed. You just grab one of them. I think they're $6. And yeah, and that's a meal. I grabbed that and came on back home, got me a glass of tea, sat down and ate that, and went and hooked my boat up, and here I are. So it was probably 12:30 before I got out here and got going or so. But hey, I can't complain. I've had a nice day. Bam. This fish was about 2 foot deep. I hope I got a good hook set, because I got to knot my line and I loosen my drag. I've showed you all that before. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Let me get this fish in. Oh, that's why you got to have drag. He's taking a line. £4-pound test. You cannot have it locked tight. I just got done fooling with my line. Come on. Come on, you're wearing out. Come on. Come on. I got the seam. Y'all seen breakwater? Oh yeah. Almost got the net hung up on my throttle. Oh, what a pig. What do y'all think of that one? Let me get down where y'all can sit down here. Bam. Another good one, guys. I knew it was the way he was fighting. Whew, he was everywhere, wasn't he? Look at that fish. That's gonna make 2 pounds. Bam. Yeah, I'm still throwing the same bait, guys. I threw the solid one and caught a fish, and I went back to the 132nd because I can handle it. Let me weigh him. 114. How you like that? 2 ounces shy of 2 pounds. All right, guys. He going back. 114. Whew. So I knew it was a nice one. He pushing 2 pounds. Bam. I'm having a good day. It's the time of year, guys. Once we get in after the spawn, I'll catch all those 10, 11 inchers. And you get them around these docks, sometimes you'll catch a 12 or 13. But those big fish like that disappear after the spawn. By June, they're hard to find. And Because I watch a lot of people talk about it that do more crappie fishing than I have. And they all say they get the big loners and they go to deep water, they hang around stumps, something, you know, on a point. And you have to go searching for single fish. And that's what a lot of these tournament guys do. They don't fish for groups of fish, they hunt for single fish. Well, this time of year, they're all single. They're just roaming. I'm still in the same area. I'm out further. I've made a circle. But I'm just running around in circles is all I'm doing. Now, it could be better down there. It could be better over there. I hadn't made it that far. I'm just running in circles. And I'm seeing fish. So I know this for a fact. I fish this lake enough to know that from here, from where I'm at, clean to the mouth of this creek can be good all the way. I've caught them all the way. The other year, I caught a bunch of 2-pounders. Where I caught the other one, was, first night ever this year was around this turn. But go down about another couple 100 yards, I caught 2-pounders all the way down through the other year. And I caught them in other creeks too. It ain't just this creek. You just got to move around and find them. But they're staying in places, again, off the channel. And I believe right now you can almost go about anywhere and find fish. Bam. I come back here hoping I need the net. Woo! Now, I went back to, like I said, I told y'all I had a 1/16 on this rod. This is my Shimano Sierra. And bam, that's the smallest fish I've caught today. He's probably 11.5, 11.75. I went to that because the wind's gotten back up a little bit again. And these fish are moving a good bit. If they stop and be still, now the ones I've caught on that one, the chartreuse tail has a 1/32 on it. But I caught those, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. That big 2-pounder was in 3 foot of water. The other one was about 6. So I got it laying right here. If the fish are shallow, I'll switch and throw it. This is solid blue mist. Yeah, that's a nice fish there, guys. Ain't nothing wrong with that one. All right, this is blue mist without a chartreuse tail. All right, get it where y'all can see it here. I screwed it up somehow, guys. I don't know if I bent the bait or I bent the hook. When you put pliers on them, boy, that does them in, doesn't it? But he was in a spot where I needed to do that. There you go. That's blue mist without the chartreuse tail. See, it worked just fine. He rolled right up and grabbed it. Right up the first time I brought it past him. The trick is, guys, they got to see it, and they can see that blue mist. Now, when you look at it in the package, you're going to say, how in the world is Dennis catching fish in that nasty water on it? It's blue, it turns purple. As it goes in this water, it's going to turn purple. It's going to get darker. It's got purple and blue flake in it. That's right. So, it gives a little bit of light reflection. These baits that change colors like that, I got the crawfish color. It's got a brown back, it turns blue. This is blue and purple. And I got a new one coming that I'm going to show y'all. It's called Smashberry. It's a plum looking color. All right, and it changes to a purplish pink. Yep. So I've made some baits with it, just playing with it. And I've got the ones I showed y'all last night on the winter's video on Valentine's Day. You want to go back and look it up. Had the purple back. That's a shift. It's like a real light purple, and I put this lilac shift in it. And the shift is nothing, guys, but the smallest glitter you could ever get. It's like dust. So when you put it in there, yeah, it gives it that sparkle look. And I'm going to fish with those tomorrow. I thought I was going to do it today, but I thought, no, I'll wait till tomorrow. All right, appreciate y'all, guys. I'm going to end it there. Again, you could take this color. Again, by me making the tail colors, you could take this one. You see how thin that tail is? You could dip it in chartreuse dye. Oh, look, I just don't think I have it with me. And if I do, I'll make a cast with it and see what happens. But you could dip in chartreuse dye too. That might be simpler for me, for y'all to dip it in chartreuse dye. It is me to make all those tails, and I can sell them cheaper. When I got to do that, when I got to shoot the mold twice, shoot it, cut the tails off, put the chartreuse tails back in, and shoot the blue mist, you can see that it's twice the work, plus the time putting the tails back in. Yeah, I can't do it for the same price, guys. I'm not making a fortune off of these baits anyway. I think some of y'all might think about the price, but I'll tell you what, next week, if I remember, I need to make myself a note. I was going to do it this week, and I didn't want to do a bunch of jabbering. I'll tell you about the site and what it cost me to have that site on Google, to have that internet space. Yes, you got to pay for the internet space, guys. Then I got to pay for the company that does the credit cards. And PayPal charges you too. If you use PayPal, they keep some of the money. They don't give me 100% of the money. They keep a portion of it. That's right. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all, Dennis. See y'all next time. Fishing Lake Country.